What's up, Mavericks fans? What do you guys think? Does Dallas need to make a trade at some point this season in the near future? Type T for trade, type N for no. I don't know if you have enough help, Jim. Let me know. T for trade, N for no. We got 5 trade targets to take a look at once the restrictions are lifted on December 15th. You're watching Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I'm Harrison Graham. December 15th will be here before you know it, and a lot of players become tradable at that point in time. So let's take a look at 5 players the Mavs could target post-December 15th. I was thinking the NBA free agency there for a second. All right, let's jump into it. How about Malik Monk? He's a player we talked about a little bit this offseason as a potential kind of 2-3 hybrid type, little wing versatility there. Good shooter, can score, good athlete. Not the greatest defender, but not horrible either. Not having a great year with Sacramento either. I thought that was strange when he went to Sacramento, especially considering he took a vet minimum deal to play with the Lakers last year and played really, really well. But I like Malik Monk, and I think he's the type of guy that you put next to Luka. He could get that shooting stroke back. Shooting at a clip where it's not going to cost you much if you were to trade for him. Sacramento, we'll see where they are in a month and a half in terms of the Western Conference standings. Obviously, the West is going to be a beast this year. I like Monk. I think he could play well here and give you some of that wing depth that we've been talking about. How about a familiar name? How about Delon Wright, who didn't love him when he was here, but he's played pretty well since then. That's true for another former Maverick we'll get to. Stay tuned. He's with the Washington Wizards right now. And Delon Wright, one thing he does have is versatility. He can play the 1, he can play the 2. If you're looking for that third ball handler under this new regime, he could make some sense. I mean, I don't know if Campazzo is going to become that guy behind Luka and Dinwiddie. I don't know if Jaden Hardy's ready. They certainly don't seem to think that he is with the minutes he's getting or lack thereof at this point in time. You look at Delon Wright's last 4 years. Last year, didn't do a ton, but the year before, 10 points, 4.5 assists. He shot the ball pretty well, both from the field and from three-point range. I liked Delon Wright when they got him. He just didn't play that well here, which kind of surprised me, but I'd be open to bringing him back because as a third ball handler coming off the bench, I think he could have some value in this Mavericks organization right now. Now, who do you guys think is the better player? Type W from Delon Wright, type M from Malik Monk. I think Malik Monk is a better pure player, better fit. Maybe Delon Wright, as weird as it sounds to say. Let me know what you guys think. W for Wright, M for Monk. Hit that subscribe button here at Mavericks Today if you want more Mavericks news, rumors, trade buzz, game previews, maybe some post-game shows. We'll have you covered. YouTube.com/MavsTV. We will hit you with the latest Dallas Mavericks coverage here on YouTube. All right, let's get to Patrick Williams here of the Chicago Bulls. There's a rumor out there that maybe the Bulls could trade him. I don't know if I really believe it. I don't know if I buy it. But role has kind of been inconsistent this year, which I find interesting because he's one of their better defenders, and the Bulls stink defensively, if we're being honest, with Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. But Patrick Williams is a guy who is still improving as an offensive guy. He's a good defensive player. I think the injury last year certainly set back some of his development. But you look at his career, 9 points, 4 rebounds, efficient from the floor, needs to improve as a three-point shooter, but he's a dog defensively. He's got positional versatility. He can play the 3 or the 4 and guard multiple spots. So I've always been a fan of Patrick Williams. But, I mean, the Bulls would probably want a lot to trade a young player of his caliber, a guy who I still think is ascending. Would you take a chance on Williams? Type 1 for yes. Type 0 for no. Let me know down in the comment section if you would take a chance on Sir, or should I say Lord Patrick Williams. Why am I calling him Lord Patrick Williams? Well, you're going to start calling me Lord Harrison Graham because I am a Lord thanks to established titles. They are a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. This sponsor is one of our newest ones. And hey, you can buy plots of land in Scotland. This project is based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds, lords, and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Edelston, Scotland. and an official certificate with a crest. They plant a tree with every order and work with global charities like One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future to support those reforestation efforts I was talking about. And hey, if you have a dating profile, you can add Lord or Lady to the front of it, like Lord Harrison Graham. If I was, not married, it's still in the dating game, I could do that. You can add it to your credit cards, your plane tickets. Hey, you might even get thrown into first class. They might be like, oh, God, this guy's important. We better throw him up there. And what's cool, too, is the first 200 people that use our promo code CHAT at establishedtitles.com/chat, you will get your plot of land near mine in Scotland. 1 square foot, as low as that, to say that you got land in Scotland, and you can add Lord to your front name. It's an awesome deal. It's a fun gift, too. It's a holiday season. It's a gag gift. EstablishedTitles.com/chat. It's a good cause as well. Promo code CHAT. Get 10% off this holiday season. Couple more trade targets. P.J. Washington from the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte, an interesting team to monitor this year. They've been playing fairly well early, but I think over the course of a season they're going to fall off a bit, especially considering they don't have Miles Bridges back this year with his whole legal situation. But P.J. Washington's kind of having a breakout year. 17 points, 4.5 rebounds. He's stroking it from 3, 47% from the field as well. He's kind of turning into that guy we thought he could be coming out of Kentucky. He is restricted this summer too. So, P.J. Washington's thinking, man, I got to keep this up because contract year, restricted, I'm about to get a bag if I keep playing like this. So if you're Dallas, if you could somehow trade for him on his rookie contract, he could be maybe a building block moving forward. He's a bit of a tweener as a player, kind of an undersized big, but he can really score the basketball, which you can never have enough of. Oh, boy. Josh Richardson. How do I talk myself into this one? Producer Coop was like, yeah, I'm throwing Josh Richardson in this video. I'm like, all right. And then you look at the numbers, and you're like, kind of played well last year. 41.5% from 3. That's what the Mavs hoped they were getting when they traded for him, but he was an absolute stiff here in Dallas. Could not shoot the ball whatsoever, but before Dallas, he was pretty good. After Dallas, he's been pretty good. I don't know what the deal is, but I think there was some truth that, playing with under Rick Carlisle, that just didn't work for him. I mean, would he be open to a return? Would the Spurs be open to a, Lone Star State trade? I don't know. But Jay Rich, when he's right, is the ideal bench wing because he can shoot the 3 and he can play defense. Now, neither seemed to work out here when he was here. Even his defense slipped. It was just weird how he did not play well in Dallas. But throughout the course of his career, I've liked Josh Richardson. But the back of my head, like the little voice in my head is saying, Harrison, don't buy into this. Don't bring back Josh Richardson. He was a bum when he was here. They brought him back, though. I'm sure I'd find a way to talk myself into it because he's been pretty good as of late. All right, name a player the Mavs should trade for. There's 4 guys. I can't call him Lord Josh Richardson yet, but you can call yourself a Lord if you get going with established titles. But let us know who you think the Mavs should go out and trade for. And if you made it to the end of the video, just type MFFL in the comments. That makes you a real one. That makes you a true Mavs fan for life. Type MFFL. Let's go, Mavs, and we'll see you next time here on Mavericks Today.